Hi YouTube, it's me. I'm doing it in grayscale today because I'm gonna try to do some editing with this software. We'll see how it goes. First time editing a video. I'm not even sure if this is gonna work because I have to somehow send it to my computer first, and then because I do all these on my phone, and because my computer has a crappy webcam, I've actually purchased a really good webcam, and it will be here tomorrow, which is awesome. Well, no, Friday, which is awesome. Thank you, Amazon. Thank you, 2-day Prime shipping. So I have a little bit of a raspy voice today, but I did want to say something since it's the 31st. Yeah, it's still the 31st. And it's the last day of Lyme awareness, but that should not be the last day that you make others aware of Lyme. So what has happened since my last video? I probably talked about my last trip to Maryland to see my doctor. I have not been back to see my doctor just yet. It's been just a couple of weeks since I've posted. I have been to see my primary doctor, and I found out that I've lost a significant amount of weight since I've started doing a mitochondrial diet, which is to strengthen the immunity for my body to be able to better fight up infections. If you want more information about that, just like send me a message and I will get back with you either on Facebook or here or whatever. If you hear a noise in the background that keeps going off, that is a program called Slack that Cameron left open, and they talk back and forth at work and stuff like that, so it goes off like all day long if he doesn't mute it, and I'm tempted to get up and go like turn it down, but it is what it is. And then the glare that is in my face is actually my laptop screen, because I made a little bit of a list, you know, like what I want to talk about today on there, so there's that. Oh, and I got sidetracked by a significant amount of weight. It's like I'm up to weight loss like 62 pounds, give or take, which is awesome. I'm about 92 pounds away from my goal, which is amazing. I never thought that I was going to be able to lose weight because this disease has been terrible. Like, it's wreaked havoc on my adrenals, it's wreaked havoc on my my life, like my ability to go and exercise. And you know how when you exercise you usually do like a leg day, and then you do an arm day, and then you do like, well, with us, when we exercise, it seems to take more out of us, so we need a longer recovery period, and so it's just pointless, you know, really. I mean, not completely pointless, I don't want to say that, because I don't want to discourage, you know, getting out there, getting the blood moving, you know, working, whatever, because it's very important to have that momentum and motivation to get better. And it's very hard, I know, for some who don't have support systems. I may have talked about my Lyme story with you. I think that's what we talked about last time, is my Lyme story, but this is not going to be that. I just wanted to make you aware that that it's like less than 2 years and I will be married. So I'm very excited. We have chosen a date, May the 4th of 2019, because that's the first day that it falls on a Saturday. Very exciting. So I get to start planning a year from, well, the year from this May the 4th. So I didn't want to talk about it on May the 4th because I wanted to talk, I wanted to talk about Lyme disease this month, this whole month, if I can. Whenever I post, I wanted to talk about Lyme disease, and I've been pretty consistent with all of my videos being about Lyme disease in one form or another, but I'm gonna start doing more content, maybe making, like, branching out, because I have been doing a lot of video games lately, and maybe I'll do like some streams of playing those video games, and, you know, with Cameron and I on the vent or something like that, or on the Discord server, and like just branching out a little bit, trying to get, you know, more people aware, at the same time trying to get like not necessarily more subscribers, because I don't care about that, but just trying to get the word out about Lyme disease, because I'm always going to say something about that, because this has pretty much wrecked my life, from, you know, elementary school, middle school, high school, young adult life, like what, and then where I am now. So I don't want that to happen to anyone else. What was I going to say? Oh, so, I'm very excited about the wedding, and no, I don't think it's going to be Star Wars themed, even though it's going to be on May the 4th, because Cameron thinks that we picked the date because, it's going to be easy to remember, you know, for anniversary's sake. But the reason that I picked it is because I'm a huge fan of the Star Wars movie franchises, and old, new, every bit of it. Like, sorry, I don't care if I get hate for that. I love them. And so let's see, what else? Sorry, looking at Chi-Chi, she's being weird. So, like, I really, brain fog galore, super fun day. Okay, so like, here's the basics. Like, today I'm actually feeling quite a bit of pain, and I'm putting on this great acting persona for you. I want to be just balled up in the bed crying, but here I am making this video. So that's, like, you know, up to minute 7. But I wanted to talk about my wedding and what I want for it, I think, a little bit. And so let's see. Okay, but before I get to that, let me go let me go back. I suck. I'm sorry. This is gonna be all chopped up, and if it's not, you're gonna get all of it, because if I can't figure out how to do the editing software properly, then you're gonna get, you know, you're gonna get all of it you can get. Let me see if I can make this brighter, because a little bit brighter. So you're still gonna get the glare of my phone in my face, it looks like, because I wear glasses and I can't take them off because I'm blind if I take them off. So that's that. All right. So, okay, so let's talk about, like, Lyme disease and, like, safety from ticks. I don't care how you know, protect yourself from ticks, just do it. Like, whether it's a natural remedy or you're using full-on DEET and you're going to get cancer in 10 years. You do not want this for yourself. I promise you. Whatever you can do, and Lyme disease causes a lot of other issues as well, like with immunity issues, like the ability to fight off colds, the ability to make rational choices when you want to make rational choices, like, I'll give you for instance, like when you, I'm going to be completely honest with you. So, like, when you do something stupid, like, take drugs before the FCAT, but, like, the day before or something like that, this has happened, and this is not, it is what it is. Okay, so, moving on. Or, like, another example could be, like, you know, like, making a decision for dinner, even. It's difficult to make, decisions and to know what to eat. Well, I'm thankful that I have like a guide to follow, so that I know what I should eat, what I should be eating, what I shouldn't be eating, what you know, like what I'm allowed to have, and things like that. And you know, I had a migraine yesterday and the day before and the day before, and it was really, really bad. And I know exactly where I got it from and where I screwed up, because let me tell you about this place called Culver's. Okay. Culver's is a restaurant from up north. It's like fast food. It's like the worst food for you. But it's fucking delicious. And, we went, over the weekend because I saw my doctor, and I found out that I had lost a significant amount of weight. It was like 42 pounds since I had last seen her, and that I was always over the moon about that, which is incredible. And with the amount of exercise that I'm not getting right now because of this little fellow here, this PICC line, because most of my exercise is swimming, because I love swimming, and also working out and like going in the sauna. I'm not getting much, because I'm afraid of getting the PICC line wet. I like went off on a tangent, and now I don't know where I'm going or coming back from. So it's definitely gonna, it's gonna take some time to get used to the fact that I am all over the place. So, okay, let's just, like, cut to something else. Like, okay, I want to talk also about friends. Like, there have been some people in my life that have been very influential and very, wonderful people. As far as when I got diagnosed with Lyme, they've stuck by me, they've cared about me, they've, you know, found doctors for me, they've, you know, brought over food, they've helped me in many different ways, and I'm very appreciative of a lot of people, and I just want to say thank you. And I am well, dude, I don't even know anymore. Like, I think I turned 31 in February, and I am just like I feel like I'm falling apart. And so I kind of like have this like motivation to get things done and to just kind of like do the things. So I have this thing that I do, and it's weird. I know it's so weird, but like, you know, I go on Zillow, which is like down here, it's a way to look at like houses for rent or for sale, and I look at for sale houses, and I call it house porn. And because like I love looking at houses, and it's not because I want that to be like my eventual like job, because I think that it wouldn't be fun for me anymore, but I'm looking for my house, for my future home. And I have a lot, I noticed that I have a lot of like, what's the word? Like, I have a ton of just amenities that I will not, I won't stand without, you know what I mean? Like, I need these to survive. Like, I need a fenced yard because I have dogs. I need to have a pool because, obviously, I love it. Love swimming. I would love to have a hot tub or spa outside. I would love to have a garden tub. I would love to have a huge shower. I would love to have a huge kitchen with cabinets, more than 12, because let me tell you, well, right now we have 7 and it sucks. So, I wanted to have a huge pantry. Like, there are things that I can't live without, and The only thing that Cameron wants, and I'm in agreement, is a big enough space for our nerd lab. We have a gaming space that we've created, and right now I will not show you it because it is super messy in there. We have to clean it up. But it's kind of great because let me just kind of take you through the setup of what it looks like, and then that way you'll know like what I'm looking for. Like, people are gonna be weirded out when they come to my house, like, because like the great room or living room, whatever we end up, wherever we end up putting it when we finally do get a house, is gonna have a huge TV on the wall in the back. Particularly if there's a fireplace, we're gonna cover it up because we're not gonna use it probably, because I really don't care about that. I don't. So, we are going, it'll be, so we have 2 really long desks, and if you can imagine, like if you've ever been to IKEA, because that's where we got them from, they have like these desks that have, you know, the legs that you can like screw on or whatever, and they're amazing and they're sturdy, and you kind of have to prop them up against something. So between the fireplace that we currently have and the desk, so in front of the fireplace there is filing cabinets, 2 of them, keeping our desks from falling over. It's kind of awesome because we put them like facing either side, so we can put stuff in there if we need to, whatever. So we have that, and ugh, so annoying. Okay, well, so then above that we have the TV, and it's on the wall, and then below that we have cable box that came with our apartment because we had to buy it. Fuck you, Camden. And we also like have behind that on either side of the TV we have shelves, and I call them nerd shelves because that's what they are. I mean, we have the Settlers of Catan game up there. I don't know. I'm gonna walk around a little bit and I'm gonna show you, like, well, not really show you, but I'm gonna tell you about what we have like on the shelves, because the shelves are nerdy. They're nerdy. Like, okay, so just like looking at one of the shelves, we have like all the, like, we have all the Pikachu stuff that I've given Cameron for birthdays and things like that over the years. Like, so at Dave & Buster's, like, we had like a ton of like points on the cards or whatever, and like tickets or whatever, so to turn in. And so I ended up getting him like this really awesome Pikachu, which I'm not going to take down because I can't, like, you know, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to show you the shelf. This is the shelf. There's Pikachu. There's some glasses and some other stuff. There's like some wedding glasses. I don't know what you guys can really see. And then down here on this shelf, we've got parlor bead boards and stuff like that. And this is like one of my favorite things that I got for Cameron. And if you know who this guy is, mad props to you. So there's that. Of course, behind that is the, I'm not sure if that's the goblin, it's a goblin mouse pad that came with a Diablo set. And then there's several of these Gundam Wing characters that he wants to put together, that he has, and then there's several at his house that he wants to put together. His side is basically memorabilia. There's a Spider-Man watch up there. There's a DC cups, Avengers cups, glasses, like real glasses that I want to one day use. But right now, they are nerding it up. We also are big fans of Ruby. So I'm slowly but surely collecting all the Ruby Pop, there's that sound again, the Ruby Pop characters, you know, like in a box. Like we have like the Deadpool, we have Ruby right now. We also have Bad Amy from Pitch Perfect 2, or Pitch Perfect and Pitch Perfect 2. So I have over here on my side, we have our massive, I don't know what you can, okay, here we go. It's a little better. Massive DVD collection. And on the next shelf up, you can kind of see some stuff that doesn't really belong. Hey, Chi-Chi, stop it. I'm in the middle of making a movie. Anyway, so another Diablo mouse pad over there. I don't know what you guys can see, but so some stuff from my grandfather in this corner over here. Hunger Games cups back there from when we went to the movie theater to see it that one time. Some games, like I said, Settlers of Catan, Truth Be Told, Categories, we didn't play test this, Diamond Monsters. Let's see. There's some more movies down here. Can't see them all because they're, you know, whatever. There's a router, beefy router, crappy thingy from the apartment people. I don't know what you're saying. I have no idea what you're saying. I'm just gonna show you things and whatever. So to best describe the situation. So 2 desks, very long desks that have 2 monitors each attached to them. Behind that, on top of the file cabinets, both computer rigs. Behind that, the TV on the wall. And then we have the Wii U setup, and so then underneath the Wii U holder that charges the Wii U pad is the DVD Blu-ray player, because of all the DVDs we have. I mean, we have a lot on the Voodoo account, but oh, and Munchkin, we have Munchkin. And Cards Against Humanity, of course, because we can't not have Cards Against Humanity. And let's see what other, okay, so also I have done some painting. I'm not great. Like, I have a friend, Jess, she's amazing, and she got me, well, maybe I got her into painting. I don't know who got whom into painting, but we decided to do arts and crafts together. We started by making perler beads. And I made a bunch of awesome Christmas decorations, and which next year when I bring out the tree again, I'll show you, because I have a Nerdmas tree. And since we don't really celebrate Christmas here, we celebrate Nerdmas and we celebrate Stuffmas. Nerdmas is just where we do like a white elephant type party, but I call it Nerdmas, and we do like everybody brings a gift, and it's conducted just like a white elephant party, but the gifts have to be nerdy in nature. So there's that. I got sidetracked again. I'm 23 minutes in, and I'm a little bit manic, so you're dealing with this right now. All right, so this is the first painting that I ever did, and you can't see it because this is grayscale. So, it's actually like really a tree. So this is the first painting I ever did, and I think it turned out pretty because Cameron let me put it on the wall. So I don't know if that's because I'm awesome or if that's because he just wants to, you know, care and stuff. It might be terrible. This is my second painting that I did by myself. This is my rendition of the Aurora Borealis. I've never seen it in person. I would love to see it in person. Yeah, that's one of the things. And I'm going to show you something that my friend Jess did, and I'm so jealous. I'm not jealous, but I mean jealous because she's very, very good. I'm going to show you, but she taught me how to do this painting. This painting is amazing because I did this one, and we did this one together, and we did it with wine, so obviously it turned out great. And then this one here is by my good friend. if you can see that. She's incredible. Anyway, so I aspire to be like her with painting and doing like arts and crafts and things like that. So that's what we're working towards. Well, as for everything, so I kind of gave you like a little bit of a tour around like what we have like I have a lot of books too. Like I have a lot of books, mostly textbooks related, because I like to read a lot. I also have an Audible account too, so I like to listen to books too, because when I can't physically hold up the book, because sometimes like with Lyme disease, like I'm just bedridden. I can't get up, I can't move, so I don't want to hold a book, so I Audible a lot of books. But like I have all of the Hunger Games books, all of the Divergent series. I got that from my cousin for Christmas a couple of years ago. I want to say a year ago, maybe. I have paleo cookbooks, because the things in there that I can eat. There are some things that I can't, but I just, you know, substitute or improvise where I can. I have books on eating disorders, since this lovely disease gave me one of those as well. I have lots of books on, oh gosh, what do I have? I have a lot of funny books too. Like I have Aziza Ansari's book, Modern Romance, which I find to be really compelling and really, really funny. Anna Kendrick's book, I think if you wanted to read it or whatever, search for it. It's awesome. She's a great storyteller. And I love like a lot of the movies that she's been in and a lot of the plays that she's been in. There was one that I didn't even know that she was in until like recently. We rewatched the movie not Kick-Ass, sorry, because that's a different movie franchise. That's not it. We rewatched Scott Pilgrim versus the World the other day, and she's Scott Pilgrim's brother, and I didn't know that. I feel stupid, but like I love her. I loved her in the movie The Last 5 Years, which is also like a musical. One of my favorite musicals besides Rent and La Traviata and Ragtime. So there's that. So weird. There's, I don't know. This video is just gonna be a bunch of weird stuff, and I'm gonna say a bunch of weird things, and that's that. Oh, that TV right there behind me that you see, someone sent that to me. I don't know who sent that to me, but if you did, thank you. We are really appreciative of being able to have a TV in the bedroom. I think that is amazing. It was on my wish list, and I'm forever grateful that you purchased that, whoever did that. Yeah, amazing people doing amazing things. My room is a mess. I need to so probably like 2 or 3 videos from now, I'm probably going to show you the PICC line in more detail once I get a proper video camera, because you're not going to be able to see in detail that you need to see in order to see like how I have to do it. It's a little bit, but I want to show you because it's like, I feel like it's important for you to know, you know, especially since the CDC is reporting that 350,000 cases per year of Lyme disease, and that this year is going to be particularly bad for some reason. I don't know why that specifically is. A lot of times they like to up their estimates when they're making a vaccine, which I will not be a guinea pig for. You can bet your life on that. But I'm feeling a lot better. I'm going to try not to overdo it today, but you know that's what we do. We do that. When we feel good, we do everything until we have no spoons left, and then when we have no spoons left, we crash. I even borrow spoons from tomorrow. So like today, like if I get up and I do the dishes and I walk the dogs and we give them their tick prevention, their flea prevention and all that, that takes a lot out of me. Then I'll walk them. I think I said that. I'll be walking them twice a day because Cameron has a gym appointment at 7 p.m. And so that's pretty much that. So anyway, so I'm going to end this video pretty soon because it's going to take me like an hour, like 2 hours to upload it because it's like 30 minutes long. It's going to be my longest video, and I'm really sorry, but hopefully I was a little funny. Hopefully I was not too depressing on this last day of Lyme Disease Awareness Month. I did post pictures on my social media of me doing the Lyme Disease Challenge, where you take a bite out of Lyme and then you pass it on to a friend and challenge them to take a bite out of Lyme. And when you do that, and then I made a small donation because I'm paying for my treatment out of pocket. So I made a small donation to the Limelight Foundation so that they can continue research for Lyme disease and helping people with, you know, that are actually struggling with getting the help that they need. Because anyone over 26, there's really no one out there for you for help with Lyme disease treatment. There are if you're under 26, by all means, get the help if it's offered. There's a lot of companies out there, not companies, but there's a lot of charities out there that are willing to help you with travel arrangements, with hotels, with like commuting back and forth to doctor's appointments, things like that. Even paying for doctor's appointments in and of themselves, like, but you have to be under 26. That's usually the cutoff age for those types of services. They are out there, so if you're under 26 and you're watching this, try to get, you know, someone to help facilitate that for you, because I know doing it yourself can be a pain in the ass and also just tiring. And I'm starting to stutter and I'm starting to get like, you know, whatever. I'm not going to edit this video, fuck it, because this is raw and this is me. And this is like my life right now. This is my Lyme life. This is how I survive on a daily basis. I make a video almost every day. I don't always post it, because I feel like you don't want to see the ones where I'm laying in bed and I'm crying and whatever. But I make those because I want to remember how I was feeling on a particular day, and yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. If you haven't already done it, take the Lyme challenge, please. And I assume you probably already have. If you've been watching my videos, you probably have already taken the Lyme challenge because I told you to, first off. But then also because, you know, some other Lymies told you to. So if you could do me the favor of just disregarding most of what I said, most of what I've shown you, and yeah, yeah, no, anyway, sorry, just be good and cover up when you're out there. Worse than the summertime, the ticks. Don't get bit by ticks. If you get bit by ticks, look up how to pull them out properly and send them off. Get them tested if you can. There's some doctors that'll test them for free, so send them off to those doctors. And if that tick comes back for positive for Lyme, you need to go get treated. I don't care if you get a negative ELISA and a negative Western blot. Go get treated. Find someone who will treat you, because this disease, if it progresses to chronic Lyme, you're going to hate yourself. You're going to hate your life. You're going to feel just like I do. And I have for my whole life, basically. So, I'm going to make an invitation also to you guys on who's playing WoW right now. If any of you are playing WoW right now, like, hit me up in the comments, or private message me your BattleNet. I'll add you. We'll play together, because I'm bored and that's what I'm doing. So I'm either switching between that and also Star Wars, the MMO. I can't remember right now. I will remember as soon as I hit the stop button, though, probably. So anyway, I will be going now. Bye, YouTube. Thank you. Sorry.